Soldiers in World War I lived in muddy trenches, filled with fear, cold rain, and constant explosions everywhere. Everyday soldiers woke up surrounded by rats, wet boots, and unbearable smell of decaying battlefield conditions. Food was scarce, usually hard biscuits and canned meat, often eaten cold under constant fear of enemy attacks nearby. Communication between soldiers relied on handwritten letters, often delayed, bringing emotional relief from home during terrifying wartime conditions. Constant artillery bombardments forced soldiers to hide underground for hours, waiting silently while earth shook violently above their heads. Trenches were often flooded, forcing soldiers to stand in freezing water for days without relief or proper rest. Many soldiers suffered from trench foot disease, caused by constant exposure to wet, unsanitary, freezing battlefield conditions daily. Gas attacks terrified soldiers, forcing them to quickly wear masks, while toxic clouds spread silently across battlefield trenches. Soldiers rarely slept peacefully, always alert for enemy raids, artillery fire, or sudden unexpected trench attacks nearby. Friendship among soldiers became their only emotional support, helping each other survive unbearable fear and harsh wartime conditions together. Letters from home were treasured possessions, often reread many times to maintain hope and emotional strength during war. Winter made trench life even worse, freezing soldiers who struggled to keep warm despite thick uniforms and fires. Mud was everywhere, making movement extremely difficult as soldiers slipped constantly while carrying heavy weapons forward. Medical treatment was limited, and many injured soldiers waited long hours before receiving basic emergency battlefield care. Explosions often shook the ground violently, making trenches collapse unexpectedly and trapping soldiers under heavy layers of soil. Soldiers developed strong mental resilience, learning to endure constant fear, loss, and uncertainty while still performing daily duties. Nighttime brought little relief, as darkness hid enemy movements and increased anxiety among exhausted trench soldiers everywhere. Soldiers often wrote diaries documenting experiences, preserving memories of fear, courage, and daily survival in harsh war conditions. Despite hardships, soldiers dreamed of peace, hoping one day war would end and they could return home safely. World War I changed soldiers forever, leaving emotional scars, yet teaching resilience, sacrifice, and the value of peace.